to build a house. So she's asking about different contractors and everything, and all of a sudden she brought your name up. Go, yeah, I says,
From where?
Dave is pretty good. I says, he builds a lot of houses around. She goes, well, we contacted him, she says, but we never heard nothing back from him.
I'm not taking anything on.
I don't know how long ago this was.
I don't know. What's her name?
Jackie, I don't know what her last name is. Her husband's name is, what the hell was her husband's name? Can't think of it now, but they lived over in Greenwood.
Oh,
Jackie's her first name.
yeah, her husband, they're over, her husband.
Yeah, he's just got Alzheimer's or something. Yep.
No, definitely didn't want to go that far. Yeah, I talked to him probably a year and a half.
You may be, yep. I go, well, that's funny. I says, he does build a lot of houses around.
Sucks traveling.
Oops. Alright, put this on mute.
Even the Greenwood, I mean, what's that?
You like your new picture?
Not able.
Your third?
The Greenwood, yeah. That's 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
An hour. It doesn't seem that bad, but when you gotta drive a van full of tools every day.
Shit, sure, go back to it. Hard work too.
Yeah, it took him like 6 hours, 7 hours.
$150.
He charged 200 for my 550 because that was bad.
All right, I unmuted it.
Good. Cool.
Unmuted it. All right, we'll call the meeting to order. Pledge allegiance. Wait a minute, we got an
Yeah,
executive
we don't have
session.
one. We didn't get any applicants, so.
Oh, okay. Pledge
Allegiance
allegiance.
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approve the minutes of April 7th, 26, Selectmen's meetings, and April 16th, 2026, Selectmen's workshop.
I'll second that.
Favor? And we approve warrants 19, payroll warrants April 8th and April 15th. And make a motion to let the rec committee withdraw $40 from the reserve.
I'll second.
All in favor? Reports, RSU 10 Director Report. Then, Road Commissioner,
I got a verbal. I think they're gonna be starting on Town Farm Road Monday.
really?
Yeah. I didn't realize that until I drove up there before the meeting today. That's not even posted where they're working, so we could have been starting on that.
Right,
We could have started on that while.
good. Constable,
First week of May, I think. I think ended April 1st of May. I still got frost in my driveway. I know.
CEO report. Then ACO report. Then Fire warden. Treasurer's report. Bank reconciliation March.
You have your weekly or
Yeah.
bi-weekly report.
Road committee approved minutes. Planning board, approved minutes. Ad hoc planning committee, approved minutes. Ordinance committee,
Yeah, they're in there. I saw them.
huh?
We have some of them.
Yep,
Question, what's the date of the last ordinance committee minutes you have?
323.
Okay,
Correct.
thank you.
cemetery committee, approved minutes. Solid waste.
Yep, we have those two from the 19th of March.
Recreation committee, approved minutes. Buckfield Hartford Summer Withdrawal Committee, approved minutes. Calendar reminders, recreation committee movie night tomorrow night. Please say what time?
Hold on, I'll tell you. Maybe. Six PM, followed by a movie at 6:45.
Okay. Budget committee meeting 4/23 at 6 o'clock. Ordinance committee meeting 4/27.
That's probably not accurate, is it?
Well, that, we messed up, we thought we were supposed to meet last night, but yes, the 27th would be our regular meeting, and if you need us to meet, we will. Depends on how you feel about what we turned in.
Ad hoc comprehensive plan committee meeting 4:30 at 6:30. Budget committee meeting 4:30 at 6. Real estate taxes are due May 1st. Yeah, really, yeah. Planning board meeting May 4th, 6:30. Selectmen's meeting May 5th, 6:30.
There's also a cemetery committee meeting on April 28th at 6.
April 28th, cemetery. RSU withdrawal committee, Thursday, May 7th, will be in Buckfield.
Yeah, so there's also one on April 30th and May 21st.
April 30th.
Correct.
May what?
21st.
Okay, unfinished business, tax acquired property.
Have you heard anything?
No, I've tried email, Facebook, mail.
So why don't we just leave this off the agenda until we hear something? Can we do that? There's not, very much.
Normally, we offer it back to her for all taxes paid, but
I mean, I'm assuming this is referring to the Church Street property still.
no,
The other-
this is a new one, 2020.
Oh, this is the new one.
Yeah,
oh.
Oh, maybe, am I on the wrong
I
one?
think you are, because that's.
No,
new-
I'm on the wrong
Yeah, that's
one.
new business, yeah, I thought so. I think this is referring to the ones we
Okay.
already,
Yeah,
so I think we just
Yeah.
strike it and.
Yep.
Until we hear something from the Realtor.
yeah, community action grant application.
So this might be the one you're, is this the one you're looking for approval in here, Leanne?
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's line 6. This is the one I'm supposed to be working on. So just so I make sure this gets done, we're gonna set a date, me and you, because I've been trying to, I gotta review this with you, the process, how it works.
Okay.
When's a good time for you? And don't tell me, I'm guessing a Tuesday because you have help, because I don't want to have to get interrupted by. So
I'm
like
probably gonna be here all week.
this
I
week,
mean,
yeah, but I don't want to, I'd rather do it on like a normal day when you got, I don't want to take away from, if you're coming in on your day off, it's probably because you got too much stuff to do. So I'm thinking like maybe next Tuesday,
okay,
I'll come in at like 4 and we'll see if we can figure this out.
okay.
Does that work?
Okay.
What is that date? 28th?
A transfer station proposal.
Hold on a second. If I don't put this in my calendar now, I'll never remember. Okay, all right, I'm ready.
So front door's still locked for a reason?
Oh, Dave came in it.
I can't do that. You just. Okay.
That front door doesn't lock.
Well, the front door doesn't lock, but the wooden door is locked, right? I just came through it.
Yeah.
Oh, don't ask me. 6:30. I was behind him, he said it was locked.
You guys didn't pull hard enough. Good.
All right.
Okay, transfer station proposal.
So I've got some more information. So I got an estimate to do, a rough idea to do the site work up there. And it's gonna be to do the gravel, drive around, do the 50 by 50 concrete pad for the scrap metal pile. To do a concrete pad, well, let me find it here, somewhere. Oh, you idiot, you just closed it. All right, so the road around, 50 by 50 concrete slab, which is required if you don't, unless you want to do core sampling, which we don't. You need to have Jersey barriers or concrete wall around that pad, so that this includes that. The slab for the compactor. So the total will come to roughly 61,000 to do all of that. So if you add that to what we would need for the proposal we got from TRC companies, that would be 67,000. So we're looking at roughly 128,000 to get that up and going before manpower. That's permitting and site work.
To get it up and going,
To get it ready to run. So
what about electricity and a bathroom and water and
Okay, we'd have to-
telephone and
if we'd have to do the
truck,
porta potty. We don't need a truck.
backloader?
We don't need a backhoe or a loader. I didn't think of electricity, so I'll have to figure that out. So give me a little bit on that.
I'm sure the
Building.
runs in it.
It does.
And probably 3 days besides that.
You need a building?
No.
You don't have to cover anything?
No, they're gonna, if they provide us with a dumpster, like one of the ones that's separate containers with a roof on it. They roll off. They have one down near Auburn Highway Department, if you've seen that. But- So I didn't think of the electrical, I forgot that. So I have the ability to come up with that number.
So porta potties, probably
140 a month?
Yeah.
140 a month, so that's
So I guess, I'm not really worried about porta potty right now. This is to get it up and running. I shouldn't say running. This is to get it ready to run. The porta potty would come in the following year's budget, so we wouldn't have to worry about that this year. The electricity, we would need to, so we'd have it ready. So let me get a number for electricity.
I need some kind of lighting, right? In the winter.
Yeah, I'm thinking the building will be enough to shine off. So I'll figure that out.
Do they charge to pick the metal up?
Yeah, but they would also get
Be
paid,
what,
but,
once a year maybe?
yeah, once or twice. They would, but it's probably gonna be a wash, if not a little bit to us for the tonnage of the metal. I'd have to check with Canton to see how they make out with theirs, but. And I was supposed to be meeting with, Randy Vetter from DEP next Thursday. I haven't heard a time yet. I gotta reach out to TRC too and see when that vernal pool study's getting done.
And you're gonna present this to the budget committee too?
What is it we pay? Oh, geez.
$64,000 a year just to truck it,
Archie's?
just to truck it. I got that number right off the hot off the presses today. And that's just for curbside. That doesn't include trucking of bulky waste, which that won't change. That's just curbside. I see you. Please got a question.
Lee,
So the $64,000 a year includes trucking it from, not just driving around picking up trash, but also going
Correct.
to
To the landfill.
the landfill. And is that not also going to be still the cost once we?
It will, but it won't be every week. It'll be at least every 2 weeks, if not 3, depending on, I think Buckfield's every week and a half, and they got 2 towns going, so I'm hoping we're at least 2 weeks or 3.
Already.
What was your question, Leanne? Am I gonna present it to the budget committee?
Yeah.
If I have the numbers by Thursday, I should, but I can. Is that something you guys gonna wanna see, Dave?
Yeah, because we gotta raise money, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
good, thanks. Okay, Hartford Happenings, mailing and board letter.
What, can we go back just a second?
Yep.
What was this in here for? Was that to do with that proposal?
Is that from Lori?
Yeah,
Yeah,
She sent it in.
I didn't know if it was if it had to do with that, if it was a
It's
complaint or
just
what
an
it was.
email I
I
got.
think it's just her opinion.
Opinion.
Yeah, okay.
Opinion. Okay, Hartford Happenings, mailing and board letter.
I think the only change was the letter that Nick sent us, right? From last
Yeah, we
meeting?
just changed, moved things around a little bit, but
Yeah.
no, nothing different.
Looks good.
Yep.
Looks good.
Do you need
That's something you
a
need
motion to
approve.
send it? Yeah.
Okay, I approve we accept the Hartford happenings
Second,
and mail it out.
second.
And the Selectmen's letter,
Yep.
you have
We
a-
approve that. What, the selectmen's
Yeah,
letter,
I read it, yeah.
all in favor?
I'm gonna be using the stamps that were donated instead of bulk mail.
Yep. Railroad bed, Lenny,
I'm ready. I wrote this up. I'll email it to you. And we're gonna do that then, right?
Picture thing, you can, yeah. I got it charging right down here.
Okay.
See it?
Yep,
Just
it's just,
you can try it without being plugged in. Just pull that out.
Yep.
And then that goes into USB.
project for, oh, I don't know if that would be in my US.
What's this over here? Try this side.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. Maybe upside down. I don't want to break your thing or mine. Yeah.
Roland,
Doesn't matter
Walker,
where I am. So,
It might not work once it's plugged in. I've never had it work. Once it's plugged in. So
can be right.
I think I just saw a knitting pattern.
Okay, so I wanted to come tonight with some thoughts about the railroad bed. Because,
you moved your laptop and you moved, oh, there we go. You're good.
that, I
Yeah.
don't know where my file is. I told you I had trouble since I refused to take on Gemini. All right, well, you have printed copies. Hopefully the pictures will work. So my concern is that, is the railroad bed a trail or is it a road? Right now it's being used as a road. And it's a mess
So first of all, why do you think it's being used as a road?
because there's a lot of traffic.
Well, they get a right of way to that house down there through that trail.
But what do they do during snowmobile season?
They grew, it's a recreational trail at that point.
Right?
He still drives down there if he can though.
No, he parks on Church Street.
There are
I
lots
watch
of
him.
other,
He parks on
there,
Church Street at the ball field and walks down.
there are lots of other people who drive on the railroad bed. I know because I walk my dog there quite frequently and they'll stop and talk to me about the dog. And I just in casual conversation asked one guy, there's 3 trucks in particular on there all the time. One guy said he is coming from Church Street and he's cutting through there as a shortcut to go 140 and go to Buckfield and eventually. Another guy said he was headed up Tucker Road and the other person said he just liked driving on it. And then another person was driving on the railroad bed the other day with a dog around the side of the car. And he said, and then another person said, it's okay to drive on it, so why not? The problem is, look at the condition right now. It is a mess. Tell me to stop if you want me to. Well, say better.
So just so you know, if we stop snowmobiles, four-wheelers, trucks,
No, let me finish.
okay,
My thought is, okay, so this is what it looks like. This is only to the turnoff that would take you up to Teresa Bennett's. Because right now I can't even walk, it's so wet. So you see the mess that it is. All right, and then so if we're going to treat it like a road, then can it be closed in mud season? These are just, I don't expect answers right now. This is just stuff I wish people would think about. And if it's a road, shouldn't it be in better condition? And if it's not a road, because I could see people damaging their vehicles, and unless it says.
I went there
run
across
through-
that bridge with an automobile, but
Yeah,
Ben was supposed to
Didn't they do it
change
all
that
the time?
out a couple of years ago.
unless it says not a throughway or drive at your own risk, you know, the town could be liable if somebody's car takes on damage.
I thought
But anyway,
Well, I want to hear what you have to say.
Go
these
ahead.
are
I
just,
thought recreational land, we couldn't be sued.
I don't think you can.
well,
And if the only part that they would damage their vehicle on isn't town owned, and that's the stretch that goes from the railroad bed to Church Street.
that's not town.
That's not town owned.
Vic owns a bunch of that, he just bought a ton of that. Right off the-
I would want to take a vehicle from Church Street down to the railroad bed.
Well, yeah.
They're great.
Well, when the town meeting warrant for the railroad bed said it was for recreational and environmental purposes. So when I said definitions to you, Aaron, I was talking about, is it a road or is it a trail? What's environmental, what's recreational? You know, if you like to drive up and down the railroad bed, is that recreational? I don't know, but anyway, these are my concerns. And I have a dirt driveway, and I know what happens to my driveway the more that I drive on it in mud season. So anyway, I'm concerned about the wildlife. People run over and kill turtles. I have some pictures of that.
Which happens on 140, 219.
So here's one poor little turtle that must have been run over. Here's a turtle floating down. This is the railroad bed in the spring, right near the Teresa's.
Yeah.
Well, I was just saying, that's part of the problem. The water's coming down that road.
Yeah, but people are, look at this, look how wet it gets. People are driving on it anyway, and you can see here, the turtles float down and then they go into whatever the beavers have created. So, you know, I don't have an agenda. I just have a lot of thoughts about, there's one of the big snappers. There's the turtle. See, it's right in the middle of the trail. How did somebody run over and squish that turtle?
No, they do it on purpose.
Yes, they
So,
do it on purpose.
There's a fine line to walk here because all the maintenance that's been done on that railroad bed that I know of, correct me if I'm wrong, has it come from town money, correct? Except for maybe the $10,000 that they use from the rec committee budget.
I don't know, a few years ago,
Volunteer work.
Right. Like, I know for a fact that myself went down there on my tractor a few years ago with the Snowmobile Club and Jeremy Johnson to fix those deep ruts by bugging them. So if you start limiting people's usage, you're gonna start seeing the volunteers are gonna go, I don't think so.
yeah.
So
well,
you're walking a fine line.
I don't know. I'm not asking for answers here.
Think they cut-
I want people to think about things. I came before the board a few years ago when Elizabeth and Ramsey and I were the recreation committee. I brought 7 or 8 concerns, and whoever was the clerk at the time focused on a possible bollard and that, and then got the pitchforks out. But anyway, you know, it seems like a precious natural resource that we ought to take care of. And after I came to that meeting, and people were really angry with me, a bunch of volunteers went out and the thing was mint for a few years.
The other thing is, the town shouldn't, I mean, that's a 4-wheel trail now, correct? That's
The what?
That's a 4-wheel trail as well. So by
Yeah.
state law, there shouldn't be any vehicles on that until trails open, which is minimum May 15th, I believe.
So they were already good on it.
So this is a game warden issue, not a
Especially
town
dirt
issue.
bikers. The dirt bikers were out there before the snow was even all gone, ripping it up. You know, I don't know. I just am concerned about it. There's some rare plants out there. Lee was at the meeting with,
Aaron was there.
Oh, I heard it.
with Greg and
Was there
Claire.
too. We had a meeting with the comprehensive plan committee and, what's his name, I can't think of his name.
Greg and Claire.
Yeah, there you go. Who told us that there are some plants and animals in in that particular bog that are not
Which are
found
probably,
anywhere else in the state.
which are probably true in every bog you go to. There's probably rare and plants and animals and,
Sure, does that make it any less valuable?
no, but in a state that thrives on tourism and recreation, you shouldn't be limiting
Okay.
recreational trails.
So
So,
this is a pitcher plant, and pitcher plants are extremely rare in Maine. I just happened upon it, thought it was fascinating, I didn't even know what it was. They're only in New England, and most of them were in Maine. So Gregory Claire was pretty impressed, that's the other view. But I actually had pictures of this pitcher plant. And then these are, they're a certain kind of orchid. Rose Cabonia orchid, and those again are a rare plant. Now, we also have a lot of lady slippers, which are not as rare, but they're still, and people run over them on purpose. I don't get it. Okay, my other question, and then I'll go, is, because of my grandson's at my house, my other question is, are snowmobilers supposed to stay on the trail? Because I have pictures of people going off the trail and breaking trees. Really ripped up this pine tree, that one, right here. And they're just going off the trail down onto the edge of the pond.
Mhm.
And I was and here they're going out on the bog and they drive all over the bog. I was under the impression they were supposed to stay on the trail. But
Yeah.
they're not.
There's signs that says they own my trail.
Right, so my thought about that, and then I wrote it, is maybe we could do what Canton does, which is they plow the first 6/10 of a mile and the snowmobiles ride on the side.
well, they're plowing that so it gets to the water district.
Well, but it's also very important recreationally because that's how people get down to ice fish and skate and they ride their snowmobiles. We could be doing that on Butternut Pond. It depends on attitudes, and that's all I'm here to talk about is attitudes. The other thing, South Pond in Buckfield, road closed due to saturated soils. It says until further notice.
Right, and that, you know who puts that sign up?
The ATV.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is an ATV club game warden issue, not a town of Hartford.
Okay, so, but who's gonna contact game warden? I did see the warden down there last summer, but he was checking on people illegally fishing.
Right.
Go to the next ATV meeting, and run it by them,
Yeah, they love me.
see what they say.
Because I'm the
You
one.
go with it.
No, I ain't going, they don't like me either.
I know. Hey, all I wanted, I wasn't even against it, I just thought it should go to town meeting. Wow, that spilled over into the Hartford News and big hate.
Lee,
I just want to mention that the town of Buckfield actually has a metal gate
Yeah.
that swings shut and is locked to keep people from driving on their railroad bed when the road is soft.
The problem
You can
is,
say what you want about it, no, it shouldn't be a municipality, but the fact of the matter is, if somebody doesn't take it upon themselves to protect that road, it is gonna go to hell in a handcart.
It's
the
bad.
problem is it's a right of way. It's a right of way for that guy at the camp. It's a right of way to the landowners in
Well,
there.
and so is it the right way for a lot of people that live on the railroad bed.
Absolutely not. All the houses before the gate are, you come off Spring Road.
Oh, you're on that end.
Mhm.
Yeah, I walk on that.
I'm talking about on Buckfield.
Yeah, all the houses stop before the gate. The gate is off High Street in Buckfield, and the gate is just beyond the ball fields, the high school. So every house before that has a right of way off Spring Road.
Right. These are just my concerns. I don't think I have the power to change anything. I'm just asking the board to think about it. Are there ways we could protect? That's a pretty special resource. And snowmobilers should not be driving all over that bog and ripping the branches off trees. But who's gonna regulate that? I mean, that just bothers me. It bothers me that people purposely run over turtles and run over precious plants. I mean, I can't even get accurate pictures. And like I said, I can't walk past that turn up to Teresa's because it's so wet.
Mhm.
But right now, the turtles are floating down and people are driving. And they're gonna kill them. I mean, that is a turtle way. It's not a human way. Anywho, that's what I have to say. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Aaron.
Yep.
Thank you, Carl.
Cat, yeah.
Thank you for knowing how to make that work. Go a certain way. Okay, I have my grandson in the house, so I don't want to stay there alone.
10-4.
Thank you for your time.
Okay, this. Housing Opportunity Grant Phase 1 and Phase 2.
So we were approved for phase 1 grant, and the board motioned to give it to the attorney to renew the building permit ordinance.
What, Lee?
I was just wondering if you could explain to us the Cliff Notes version of what exactly is the housing opportunity grant? I mean, the municipality is going to be awarded this grant?
So the grant was to pay for a lawyer to look into the changes to LD 2173, which has to do with the, correct me if I'm wrong, ADUs.
Right.
And one of my, like I asked you before, to ask the lawyer, did we ask him?
Yeah, I haven't heard back yet, though,
Okay.
whether we should wait.
So basically what I asked Leanne last meeting, Lee, was, it's my understanding that if you don't have an approved comprehensive plan, which we don't, that you don't have to follow the new ADU growth zone laws that are coming out. So I've asked the lawyer, or asked Leanne to ask the lawyer to verify if that's true. If that is true, then
How could you avoid the state law?
because you don't have an approved comprehensive plan, the state law is it says right here in the application. Does your municipality have one or more growth zone areas as designed in your municipality's comprehensive plan? And the three options are yes, no, and my municipality does not have a comprehensive plan, which tells me that if you don't have a comprehensive plan, you don't have to follow these. And
That's shocking.
that was my, like, as Lee put it, Cliff Notes version of what I learned at, I think it was AvCog, to tell you the truth. Which makes sense because that's who sent this.
Well, there were several different changes, different statutes they're working on, right?
Right, but I think the one I was concerned about was the ADU and the half-acre building lot.
Anyway, they extended the deadline to change our ordinance to July of next year.
27.
You want to just table this until we hear
I
from
do.
the-
I do want to table it until I hear from the lawyer. Like,
Yep. Okay. Town meeting warrants.
so I didn't read through this whole thing, but I'm assuming it's just what we talked about the other night.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing's been changed as far as numbers because we haven't had the budget committee finish yet. So,
That was just the wording of the articles.
okay, then I'm,
And I removed an article that you recommended to remove. First one, first, number 4.
yep. Then this will be back on the agenda for the 5th, correct?
One more time, so
Yeah,
look it
so-
over.
Yep. No, I'm good. I just want to, is it possible? I know it's possible, but can you send it to us? Like, when do you think you'll have this finalized?
You're
us to
gonna
approve.
have to call a meeting after the budget
Okay.
committee's done.
All right.
That's when we do it.
Well, you're gonna approve it on the
Mhm.
5th, May 5th.
So do we? All right, so okay, we need to wait for the budget committee. I was gonna say, if we schedule a meeting now, so but we don't know if they'll finish next meeting. I think they will, but
I think we will.
What's your concern? You got concern on your face all over it.
Yep.
Okay.
Speaking of the budget committee, I forgot yesterday was a holiday and contacted Leanne because I was missing one piece of information. I just want to say I appreciate you giving me that information on holiday, Leanne.
I didn't realize till yesterday that it's only a New England holiday.
Right.
I didn't know that.
Not even New England, only Massachusetts and Maine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
'cause
special.
Let's see, our meeting budget is the 23rd. Don't give us much time from there to May 5th.
No.
I'm just thinking yeah, that's why
We
I
have a
kind
meeting the week after.
that's why I was thinking we schedule tonight. but I say we
I
just
think we
make,
should.
I think we just schedule it tentatively for. It's up to you, Leanne. Do you want to schedule for the Thursday we're supposed to have the budget committee on, the 28th? Are you going to finish, or do you want to do it on before that? Does that give you enough time to finalize what you need to finalize after the budget committee's done?
If they end when?
If they end Thursday night, the
23rd.
23rd, do you want to schedule our meeting on the 30th, or would you rather do it on a day you're already here? The only reason why I wasn't thinking about a day you're already here or suggesting a day you're already here is, does that give you enough time to finalize everything?
Yeah, only a few days.
That's what I mean. You want to
So I
do
gotta
it
double
on,
check.
do you want to
all
do it on the
numbers.
30th?
Yes,
Because if we don't,
Before.
yeah,
it's going to be Monday, and then the next day is the Selectmen's meeting.
okay.
Unless you want to do it on a weekend, and I don't.
It's up to you guys.
I'd rather do it on the 30th, as long as you think you can have it ready.
You just have to make a motion.
I'll make a motion to schedule the workshop for the warrant on April 30th at, I don't know, 5 PM.
Yep. I second it. All in favor? Okay.
Alright, so the ordinance committee voted on these changes.
Yes. The changes you sent us, the email you sent.
Administrative ordinance changes.
Yes, we voted on them, we all agreed. We didn't see it back. Yep. We kept it simple.
Administrative part 2. Can you hand them down to?
I don't, you can, I got
know,
it, I got a digital, I'm good. I already looked through it. I was doing the changes.
I'll take one back then.
Leanne, was the format I sent it okay?
I
What's
had to redo it, but it's okay. You have to include the entire ordinance.
Oh, right, I knew that, yeah. I didn't think you wanted.
Did you
to
see the
say.
changes, Kathy?
Yeah,
Okay. It was minor changes.
yeah, yeah.
We kept
And,
it simple.
and this one, correct? The one you did?
The planning board.
Yeah.
We make a motion to accept this.
Send it to the
But
lawyer.
yeah, do you want it to go to the attorney?
I think, as long as you can get it back in time,
I don't think the planning board one
No,
needs
this one's
to
fine.
go.
I think this looks
but I think we should,
good.
I think just, I can't remember the other one. There's the recall, and what's the other change was the tax part. I think the tax acquired property one's good, just send the recall one. Or it's all the same ordinance, isn't it?
The recall is a separate ordinance.
What, oh, that's right, it's administrative.
And the other one was,
'Cause
All they changed was secret ballot. The only question I have is, is that good enough to legally adopt the secret ballot method of voting for this?
That's what I mean. I'm good with the tax acquired, because all we did was say follow state statute.
that
way when the state statute changed. we
Right,
don't have to go
exactly.
back
No,
and
it's,
read
that's
it.
perfect. But I think we should send the one about the recall to the lawyer, just to make sure that's right.
And the other one was defining ad hoc, right?
I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah,
Was it? Was it in there?
Yeah.
I missed that part then.
anything with the lines on the sides.
Yep. Change. Yep. Just send this lawyer before.
Is that a motion?
Yeah, make a motion to send this to the lawyer to have him,
Which ones? All of them or?
was the recall and removal, you said, Leanne?
The administrative ordinance.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll second that.
all in favor?
What about the other two?
The other ones looked all right, you think, Aaron?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to accept the, tax acquired property,
Administrative
administrative
part two.
ordinance part 2 and the planning board ordinance.
I second it. All in favor?
The framework one, that was the one that just
Just-
needed.
Yep.
right?
It just removed the term, the,
Administrative part 2 and planning board, if you
Yep.
wanna.
And ad hoc is part of the administrative part two as well. The administrative part was passed when we were in some of that. Well,
you gotta remember, I was still green too with that whole thing, so.
What's that?
I was still green when that whole all went down for the past 8 months, how long it's been, so maybe next year you'll have more work.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Town meeting warrants,
Oh, you skipped one, didn't you?
did we?
No, you went
Nope.
backwards. We're on 9.
Town meeting warrant, proposed on
Right?
maintenance position.
Yeah, there you go.
Still no applications.
No additional ones.
You're gonna start to make your money, wouldn't you?
Wonder about what?
Why would you want to do it?
How long ago wait on this?
Because it's so part-time.
I don't know, we should probably wait till Nick comes back, making decisions. Would you agree with that? He wanted to be part of it.
Yeah, okay, we'll table that.
Yeah.
Next meeting.
So you're just gonna keep putting on the same area?
No, we want Nick to be part of it. He couldn't make it tonight, so we table it till next
There
meeting.
was somebody else who did something?
2 people took applications out, but they didn't return them, so.
Oh, right.
Generator service. I wasn't happy on what
I know.
that guy said the other day, especially after I got done talking to my brother.
So what do you want to do?
So what did your brother say?
Well, the battery's dead. So we had a guy come the other day, I met him up here. and he takes the front off the generator, and he just takes a peek, didn't do nothing. Puts everything back together, and he asked me where the transfer box was. So we went up, he opened that up. There's 3 fuses about the size of your finger. He takes one out, puts a new one in, and sparks flew.
It's not bad. The reason why the sparks flew is because the battery is still connected.
See, the battery's dead, so it's just fuse is telling itself to charge that battery, and so then he says, "Oops," and well, this isn't for me. You need an electrician. Call your electrician and then call me, and I'll come back.
What are you looking at me for?
Because you're one of the only 2 people.
So then I talked to my brother. He works on generators in Florida, and of course, if you know Earl.
Just about not bad.
He started in and he says, what he should have done was either unhook the battery or replace the battery and then gone and replace the fuse. But he didn't do that. He didn't even hardly look at the battery. So
Like we talked about during the workshop, myself and Nick, I thought Nick was
Take
gonna,
a
I thought
peek
Nick
at
said
it.
he was gonna
take
change the
a
fuse at it, but
So what ended up happening with him?
He left.
Put it all back together and he left?
Yeah.
How much did he charge us?
I asked that question and he says, oh, they'll probably send an invoice after he comes back a second time. I said, no.
so let's just, we'll table it till next meeting and one of us, me or Nick, will have an update. I don't think the battery's dead. I think it's dead now, but I don't think it's bad. The battery was new in 23, it said on it. Nick did say that.
It was what? New in 23?
Yeah.
So the guy killed it?
No, it was dead because I think it's another issue. I think there's something wrong with the battery charger itself, but he didn't look into that. Because the way those work, they have a charging, trickle charges them.
Right, you should think.
So batteries just don't go dead if it's got a charging, unless it's old. It's 2 years old.
Bloody things are generated, you think it should keep it.
Okay.
Now we get the part Leanne wants to talk
Yep,
about.
2023 tax lien foreclosure.
Is this confidential?
No.
Okay. So can you explain what you started explaining earlier? You said we usually offer it back.
Normally, we offer it back to the prior owner for all 3 years' taxes, but I can't reach her. I was supposed to call, it's Kathleen Curley. I was supposed to call Pine Shores Association. Do you have her number? Yes? Jeez. Would you two be willing to sell it back to her for all 3 years' taxes?
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that process again.
Now, right?
That's the easiest way for us.
I've been emailing her. Thank you.
So you want to
See
put
if
that
that
on the next
works.
agenda too? Look at us go now, Kathy.
Huh?
Look at us go.
Okay, notice of public hearing and return of notice.
I don't know if you've already made a motion
Right.
to hold that public hearing or not, but I need
We
that.
did because we did it way back when
Yeah,
we
okay.
chose the day of the town meeting.
Yep,
Excuse me, what is it again?
26th of May, 6 PM right here.
Thank you. hearing and what else?
That's it,
That's it,
I
What's
believe.
that?
just a hearing.
Candidates night.
Oh, that's right.
Woohoo. It's gonna be an exciting election.
Do we have candidates?
Yeah, just one.
Oh, yes. So far, then.
No, so far, they can't.
You could have enough writing campaign, or you did. They're talking about, Kathy is the only person who turned in select board papers. And I said, she said, well, it's only one thing. I said, so far, anyway, and I turned to you and I said, you're not gonna have another writing campaign, are you?
Junkyard license, 327 Town Ground Road.
Are you guys able to handle being moderator for the hearing?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I got some topics to talk about on this. So, come on, you can do it. What?
Just be careful if we're working with the attorney on anything.
I'm
It's
not.
confidential, okay?
So, it came to my attention that last year at town meeting, when we voted on the junkyard ordinance, under section 9B, sorry, wrong one. That's future. Under section 5D, any currently approved permit issued, meaning someone that held the permit prior to the town meeting, shall remain in effect until October 1st, after the date of enactment of this ordinance, which was June of 2025. So that means, my understanding is that anyone that had a permit prior to that, as of October 1st, their permit is no longer good. Does that make sense? Is that how you read it?
Were the permit holders notified?
Not yet, but I'm trying, that's what this is talking about. I just found this out last week when I was researching this, but that's the way I read it. So to me, anyone that had a junkyard permit prior to June 2025, as of last October, doesn't have a junkyard permit anymore. So I've informed Jared,
What?
well, not only go up and look, but by ordinance, if they want another permit, they have to go through the whole process again. So I think we need to send, I guess, first of all, how many junkyard permits are there in town? Is it just this one? I don't know the answer to that.
We don't have any current ones now.
Okay, but how many, well, we do, that they just don't know they're run out. So how many people that have them that don't know they ran out? Is it just this one that in question?
We have several from prior years that haven't been renewed for several years, but he's the only one that.
Okay, so I think we need to send him a letter to notify him of this issue, which is gonna create a you-know-what storm.
This is required, everybody know about it.
I don't know who didn't know about it, but
I didn't know about it.
I
I
caught
didn't read it.
I caught it looking through the ordinance because I got a text message from someone asking me
Check
about the
it out.
junkyard.
I don't even know who was on the ordinance committee
But
besides Daryl.
I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. So, which leads me to my next issue is that current junkyard in question is loaded with violations that I've asked Jared to look into as well.
Jeremy? You on the ordinance committee?
There were a bunch of people with a lot quit.
Yeah,
No, I'm on the ordinance committee currently.
yeah, no, this
Long back then.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We don't want to put blame on anyone. It's no one's fault. It's just we need to rectify it. So, I mean, I think we need to have, I don't know if does a letter need to be sent by the lawyer, Leanne, or can we send one?
No, I can send
You
one.
want to draft one up and we can approve it at the next meeting to send out? Or can we just, do we have to approve it?
That's up to you.
Do we?
Huh?
I don't think so, do we?
All right, then I'll make a motion to have Leanne draft up a letter to the property in question.
I think he's up.
And send it.
I think he's adding a couple more too, but,
Well, that's a
okay.
whole other issue, but let's make it through this motion first. Do you want a second?
Yep, I second it. All in favor?
So the other thing, like, I've asked Jared to look into that one in particular, because I know there's violations up there. He's within 300 feet of the nearest house. He's got stuff outside of where he's supposed to have it. He's starting the second and third junkyard down the road. I went up there today. There's railroad ties stacked up as high as you can reach with a pump truck, 50 feet long, within
Where's
6
that?
feet of the road, right next to the trailer on Town Farm Road. What he's got.
Oh, that
If you don't
trailer.
have 150 feet of railroad ties stacked up 30 feet in the air, you don't have one.
It's impressive.
Yeah. But that's a whole nother issue that
Making
Jared's looking
trees or
into.
something.
But
I see him about a week ago, so ago, and I told him we haven't had anything from him for quite a while.
right. and then
All right,
magically
all right,
the
I'll
next day-
get something out to you. And I said, and also, I said, you gotta move that junk that's outside of your gate back inside the gate. I said, I said, the state even considers something junk even if it has a broken windshield. I said, a lot of that stuff is junk. Oh, I can't do it right now, it's too soft. I go, wait till things dry up and then move it. Yeah, okay, I will.
It's too soft, but
So
magically
we'll see.
thousands and thousands of railroad ties appeared there this week. It's too soft to move stuff out, but you can bring stuff in, give me a break.
When did the railroad ties arrive?
Sometime in the past week and a half, 2 weeks.
Leanne?
Seriously, I don't know if they have no.
He paid for a 5-year permit, so what do I charge him?
What do you mean, what do you credit in that?
We're
I
just
think
5
that's-
years up.
It was 2022 when he applied for it. So he's probably due a year.
27.
Paid till October, right, or
Yeah,
27?
so he'd be refunded whatever prorate this year and 1 year full. That make sense?
So I've got to refund him because he's only going to pay for 1 year.
No, he would have to pay for 22, 23, 24. The permit that I saw was 22
For 5 years.
for 5 years, so you only have to refund in a year and whatever, 4 months. Right? So back to what I was saying, Kathy. So Jared, when he gets back from vacation, he's supposed to be drafting up something regarding the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 properties. Dave's your question.
Dave,
So what's your procedure on junkyards or potential junkyards? Do you need a complaint to check into them, or can you send the code enforcement, or do you send the code enforcement officer? I know there's a complaint
we've
going
had,
on Green Acres last year, and it still is.
yeah, we've had
There were
complaints.
several complaints.
When
Around
was
town.
that?
Last fall.
I don't remember seeing it.
Is that before you get to the intersection at the end?
Yep, and the response supposedly was it was gonna get taken care of once the state went through probate or something, but
I don't remember any of this. You sure it was last fall?
I think, didn't they clean up most of it?
cleaned up cars, but all the other stuff is still there.
I honestly don't remember. I don't remember looking at a complaint. I don't remember talking about anything up on Green Acres Road.
Yeah,
For a
I
junkyard.
remember it.
Not saying it didn't happen, it doesn't ring a bell to me.
We'll send him up there too.
Oh, there's all kinds that I've been driving around that,
Yeah, there's probably 50 batteries out
Yeah, that ain't good. Yeah,
can
we'll
you
send Jared
text
up
me the
there.
address? Jared's on vacation, but I know the one up at the end of Tucker Road on the right, Scott Mills did, Scott, it was Mills, right? I'm not getting his last name wrong. That was a previous CEO. He did look into that one and said because it's a towing company, they're allowed to leave cars there for 90 days.
Even with this ordinance?
I'd have to look at that, but that's what I was told. But even though, how do you prove the cars have been there for 90 days or 120? But that's also on Jared's radar too.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't have a problem with junkyards. I have a problem when you don't follow
the
the
rules.
rules. And when you take advantage, and you disregard your own property as well as the town's. It's not,
Mhm. Okay. Bottle collection trailer, bring in. Do they want to bring it back down?
I think we said we could after the snow melted, right?
Steve?
The recreation committee asked permission to put a bottle collection box at the time when the last maintenance guy was gonna build it and stuff. And it kind of went to halt because of other gentleman put his thing on here to raise money for his son. So I just thought, to be fair, this time, let the recreation committee put their box out, they got permission to put out to raise money for recreation stuff for Hartford.
I do remember that. John was supposed to
That's
build.
that's why I
something
didn't
for
get
this.
it. Because that showed up here, it's like, how are you gonna have one here for this, one here for that? So we kind of pulled away, but like now we'll put ours out. Recreation.
Yeah, I don't know why that never got built, but I do remember that conversation.
I built it, ready to stick it out, I've been kind of like waiting to snow.
I thought-
Put it,
I thought he raised enough when they get the wheelchair, whatever it is.
You did
You
get
did.
it.
He got it.
No, there's something else now. It's adapting a vehicle so that you can drive and read and stuff.
Yeah,
Isn't that it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Can't please everyone, Kathy.
Huh?
But he is right. I do remember that
Yeah.
conversation.
You got the box, Bill?
yep. It's been ready.
Thanks, Dave.
Snow's gone, where do you want us to put it? That's what we kind of.
You wouldn't want it beside,
Is it movable?
you wouldn't want it beside the trailer.
It's on a little pallet trailer.
Does it make sense to have two collections going side by side?
No, I don't.
You know, it seems to me that that's asking people to play favorites with.
Right.
Bottle donations.
And that's how we backed up.
No, I 100% agree with you. We approved money to be pulled out of the recreation reserve or something. I don't remember the exact motion, but we approved money to have it, materials bought, the maintenance guy build it. And you're right, it never happened. So,
I don't care where it goes.
no, I just don't think we should have two. They're right. I mean, we let him have one there last year and
Feel that's a very-
maybe to be fair,
Divide it up,
yeah,
let them have it for a few months and then he
yeah,
bring
because we
his.
just can't let them have it out here for the whole time the snow's on the ground. I mean, so I'll make a motion to allow the rec committee to have their trailer out here from May 1st to August 1st, and Mr. Braun to have it from August 1st till snow floods.
I second it. All in favor? Okay. Recreation Committee request to use the town hall. Got a potluck supper.
That's every second Friday.
People are loving it.
I'll make a motion to allow the rec committee to use town hall on the second Friday of each month for potluck.
Yeah, second it. All in favor?
We're still waiting for you to bring some of your soup.
Soup season's over. I'm not making soup till probably September now.
Well, it's good, you can show up next time.
Audit FY 2026 engagement letters.
So the only thing I didn't see, Leanne, is he didn't, I don't remember if he even talked about it when we met with him. Did he put the hourly rate on here?
No, it's
No.
not on here.
Can you tell
He'll
us?
send a bill.
What's
Yeah,
that?
he already said he would want money up front and so much per hour.
Right, that's what he said in that meeting. But he said he was gonna tell us how much he wanted up front, and I don't see that he did that. Because that was one of the questions I specifically asked him, because that's why we put it out the bid. Because they wanted money up front that wasn't in our budget. We just got a question.
Lee?
We have new auditors,
Yes.
and who's our new auditor?
Ron L. Bellew and Company.
John L. Who?
Wrong.
Ron Bellew,
Booyah,
Booyah.
that's how I say it.
Bolia?
Yeah,
Beaulieu.
Bolia.
they're out of Portland.
Bolia. Pretty place. That's what it means.
So you just need a motion to accept this, Leanne?
And I need signature.
All right, I'll make a motion to accept Ron Bellew and Company as our new auditor.
In a second. All in favor?
Question? I can explain.
No, I
Well, please explain. I love you in this thing.
Well, why we got a new one?
Yeah, tell us about it.
Because the previous auditor wanted money up front
Practically the entire amount.
and wasn't in our budget to pay that. Meanwhile, when we tried to use, was it winter sand or something the previous time? When we wanted to buy winter sand for the following year, they wouldn't let us do that, but they were all right with us paying. They were basically, what was good for them wasn't good for us type of deal. So we put it out to bid and no one bid on it except for this guy who doesn't give a actual price. He does it by the hour, which he informed us when we met with him, that is turning into common practice for auditors around the state.
But the other one wanted 15,000 up front. That was just about their complete bill.
And if anybody should know that it's not in the budget, it seems like.
What's this? So I gotta sign this?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
They had a place for two on there.
Nope. I did one, let him do
Oh.
one. Okay, road sign request. I don't know, this is a touchy
Did you see my email with Cam Hinckley today, Kathy?
Yep,
So I tend to agree with him on this.
on this, yeah.
What's that?
So basically, we had a request to put a road sign at the end of Town Line Road because people are driving out there thinking their GPS is telling them to drive out there, which turns into Irish Hill Road, comes out on Purpose Road in Buckfield.
Right,
Well, obviously, that's a four-wheel trail, and people are getting stuck. And
Marla Winship's husband, I
they're
guess, was,
tired, they're tired of taking the tractor up home.
well,
You're gonna charge them good money for it.
my point is a sign gonna stop this? And the second point is, I don't know, I'm trying to find where Cam's in. Where the hell did I put it?
Seems to me that it would mind, if I lived in that dead end, I would have a sign at the end of the road, where the road ends, it says, abandoned hope, all Jesus enter here.
Yeah, so he doesn't,
And just let people have it.
he doesn't know if we can, them or us can legally put a sign there because decide maybe end of town maintenance, travel at your own risk, but you can't put do not enter or a sign like that because it's a legal easement. But I'm to the point where, well, not to the point, I feel that even a sign is not gonna stop someone from driving out there. So it's a waste of money. I get their frustration and their concern is that people, like they said, one family spent almost a whole night out there because they were so far out. And at one point, there was a vehicle stuck on the town line end and a vehicle stuck on the town, the Buckfield side, Irish Hill Road.
Huh.
Hey, sometimes you gotta learn the hard way.
You know what the problem is? That almost happened to me, GPS sent me that way.
Almost though, right? Almost.
Right,
I mean, you gotta have some common sense
yes.
that when you reach the dead end of a paved road and the road narrows up to a four-wheeler width, it's probably not something you wanna drive out with a vehicle, especially a minivan.
I did.
So-
I went all the way around. but-
Lee,
We used to have a problem with this at my place, shortly, after it had turned into a more or less dead end in my house. Because you can drive down below there, but it's not maintained, and people would go down in there and they would get stuck, which is back when Willie lived with me. We had a tractor, and he would go down and he'd haul them back out, and it was very lucrative.
they charge him.
Hell yes!
So, I mean, I don't see any point of putting a sign. I mean, I understand their concerns, but I don't think a sign is gonna stop that concern.
I mean, could they put a sign, the road ends?
Just common sense.
I don't know if they can,
Of course they can.
yeah, I don't-
It's on their property, yeah, you know, it doesn't have to be on municipal property, they can put a sign that says, whatever they want to go on.
Yeah. Appointments and resignation. We got one resignation from Richard Dyer from the Budget Committee. And I make a motion in regret to accept his resigning from the Budget Committee.
Second.
All in favor? Training. Nothing. Review correspondence.
I guess they didn't copy these. There's three things.
This is a coincidence. They send you this letter telling you about a $4 decrease at the same time they're trying to go to the PUC to raise your rates.
Of course. It's a good book. Give a lot of these. They send them for you every
Year. It was just once a year.
Yeah, yeah.
The agenda items for next meeting.
Want me to read what I have?
Yep.
Sure.
Town meeting warrant, administrative part 2, ordinance, town report, generator, maintenance position, housing grant, community action grant, tax acquired property, the latest one.
Good. Can't think of anything else.
The administrative ordinance part 2, was that the response from the lawyer? Okay.
Hopefully, I mean, I have to include it in the town report, so. hopefully-
See you, Dave.
Oh. No, it was part 1.
Yeah.
It was secret ballot recall.
Yeah.
Got it.
Can you add the junkyard thing back on there? I'm hoping to have the next steps for the other ones by then. I'm sure I'll think of something else before.
I was wondering, what if I call Kathleen Curley and she says, yes, I'll pay it right now over the phone with a credit card? I can't. Can you make a motion to sell it back to her if she's,
Oh, we did.
you didn't make a motion.
Oh,
You can make a motion, we'll sell it back to her if that's what she
I'll second it.
wishes. All in favor?
For all taxes owed.
Mhm. Yep. Well, I was supposed to ask you. I forgot. Is Nancy Paul, they owe any taxes
No,
without looking?
almost everybody does right now.
Yeah, I told her May was due. Okay, communications,
I don't have anything.
me neither. I guess we adjourn. Wow.
You are champs. That was a long agenda. Thank you for your time. No.